Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. All right, today we're going to do our last class video. So last top 10 of the best champions in the game. So this is going to be the science class, which like I said is the very last one. The next one will be an all-around top 10 list, top 15, something like that, which will come out in the next day or two. So keep your eye out for that one. If you enjoy the tier list, guys, if you enjoy the videos, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you drop a comment and let me know whether you think these champions are where they need to be, if you think somebody else should be in that I've left out, or vice versa. And drop a like, just whatever you can do, guys, to help me out. I would really appreciate it. All right, we'll start out with some honorable mentions as always, and just really quick, I'm going to go through this as quick as possible to try to keep this down. So I'm sure you guys just kind of want to see, who I put in my top 10 list. And not rather than what I think about each individual champion and their pros and cons and that sort of thing. So I'll keep it down as fast as I possibly can. So some honorable mentions, I would say, will be Cap Infinity War, a really fantastic champion. Used to be one of the top 2 or 3 champions, probably in all of science class, and one of the top champions in the game. But he's kind of just dropped down the list in recent years, guys. It has been 5 years now, which is pretty crazy since he came out. This is one of his big drawbacks, same as like Void. He doesn't need to be awakened. He doesn't need to be Sig 200. So I would say him and Void kind of started dropping off a little bit, but still amazing champions in their own right. Hulk, since his buff has been fantastic. Immortal Hulk as well as amazing champ. I've got Jessica Jones. I was lucky enough to pull her out of one of the holiday crystals. She's an amazing champion if you happen to have got her, or if you bought all the deals. Joe Fixit is really good if he's awakened. Let's see, She-Hulk is still good. Red Hulk. Let's see who else we got. Who didn't make the list. I think that's probably about it, guys. So we'll go ahead and start cracking on with the with number 10. So number 10 on my list is Mr. Negative. So Mr. Negative, guys, a lot of these champions are fantastic on Battlegrounds, especially for newer champions. If you happen to pull someone like Mr. Negative and you throw them in your Battlegrounds defense, a lot of newer champions or newer summoners are going to really struggle to play against champions like Mr. Negative. When it starts going into like reverse controls and things like that, it's going to really struggle. Even champion folks that have been around for a while might even struggle with champions like Mr. Negative. So definitely worth having a look at him. But he's okay unawakened, but he is better when he has that awakened ability. Another guy that is absolutely fantastic, where is he? Is the old hipster Hulk, the Overseer. He has turned out to be a really amazing champ, guys. Really helpful in a lot of ways. He's available as a 7-star now. Probably the best 7-star character if you can get him awakened, because he really does need that awakened ability to be really good. So I was lucky enough to pull him on my last 7-star, so now it's just a case of when am I actually going to get this guy awakened? Probably it's going to be quite a while, but fingers crossed anyways. Number 8, this guy's kind of dropped down in recent, probably in the last year or so. Used to be one of the very best champs in the science class. I'm a bit bored with him now myself, but he's still a really good champion. Is Spider-Man 2099. Number 7 is another great champion. She has a ton of health, guys. Ton of health. One of the best health champions in the game, which I really like. But she is available as a 7-star and is okay unawakened. Does benefit from being awakened, but still okay unawakened. So if you pull her straight out of the box as a 7-star, she's going to do some really good stuff for you. Number 6 is one of the new champions. So Cassie Lang. I've only got her as a 5-star, so I'm using her a great deal, but she seems absolutely fantastic, guys. Really good. I mean, her and the new Ant-Man both seem to be, a lot of these new champions. I've got to give Kabam a lot of credit. They have done really well with a lot of these new champions. She seems to be absolutely fantastic. So if you happen to pull her, definitely have a go with her. This one might be a little bit subjective for a lot of people. I think this guy's fantastic. I think he's one of the most underrated champs in the game, and that's Mr. Fantastic. I think he's absolutely amazing. I think his pre-fight abilities are some of the top ones in the game. I just think he really helps out your entire team. Plus, he's a really good champ himself, especially in Battlegrounds, guys. He can be really good, really be a pain in the backside as well on defense at times, depending on the Battlegrounds meta. So definitely do not sleep on Mr. Fantastic, guys, because I know a lot of people might think, Mr. Fantastic, but definitely give him a try. Really, really good. Number 4, this guy's kind of dropped down my list a little bit. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is the dude at? I must be blind here, guys. I cannot find Quicksilver. Where is Quicksilver? Anyway, next one, number 4 is going to be Quicksilver, guys. I think Quicksilver is a really good champion. I don't really like. Oh, there he is. I've seen him now. Spotted him. He must have been zooming around in my on the screen. Fantastic champ, but I don't really like his mechanics. I don't really like using him that much. But he is really good if you want to use him. He is really good on defense. You really do need to pick a counter to Quicksilver if someone's got him in their deck. So can be a real pain in the butt if you're not managing them appropriately. Number 3. So we're up to the top 3 now, guys. So hopefully you've got some sort of idea who I've got as number 3, 2, and 1. It's got to be this guy, number 3. He's definitely not 2 or 1. So Spot is a really good champion. I really like using Spot. I think he's really cool on defense. He can be a real pain. He was a bit of a pain for me at times on this current monthly quest, the special side quest, when he was popping up all over the place. So he's a bit of a pain on that for me. I'm not a massive fan of going against him, but I really do like to use him on offense. I think he's amazing. He's a really good utility, and he's able to hit like an absolute truck. So check out Spot if you haven't already. Now the last 2 guys, I think there's arguments for either one as number 1. One I think is probably the best overall science champion, and one I think is more along the lines of broken against Mystics. So we'll go with the number 2, which I would say is Scorpion. I'd say he's probably overall probably the best science champion and what you would expect out of a science champion. Absolutely fantastic what he can offer, what he can bring to the game with all his utility and things like that. Plus his damage is really, really good as well. But I think when it comes to comparing him to Human Torch, I think Scorpion probably is the better all-around character. But if you want someone to go against Mystics, like certain other characters are amazing against other clash, like Nimrod against most mutant champions can absolutely just wipe them out. Then that's where Human Torch comes in against all Mystics. So we can pretty much just wipe out all Mystic champs so easily and quickly. I think that's why he goes in number 1 spot for me. But if you're looking for the top overall, I would maybe go lean towards Scorpion slightly. But either one of those guys are absolutely fantastic champions. Either one. All the champions on the list are really great champions. So if you happen to pull any of those, I definitely wouldn't hesitate in ranking any of those up if they are awakened, if they need that and that sort of thing as well. Hopefully you've enjoyed these tier lists. If you have, please hit that like button. Comment, let me know. Let me know what you thought of all the different tier lists that I brought out. And, make sure you subscribe, hit that notifications bell so you don't miss out on the next one, because the next one will be the top overall champs in the game. And just you can check out where I kind of think they all fall. So thanks a lot, guys, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.